Hello everyone, welcome to Red Duchess Farm. I'm Mark. In our last video I showed you the process of hooking the flue up and getting the wood cook stove ready to go, and we used some furnace cement on it so we could not light a fire in it until the following day. Needed to set 24 hours. So it's the following day now, and I've got some kindling and smaller stuff in the firebox here. So I'm going to bring you along as I build the first fire that I've ever built in a wood cook stove. Got some newspaper and kindling in the firebox. So I put the back plate back on it, and we'll strike a match here. Let's see if we can get a fire started. Let's see if this fire takes off. And if it does, we'll be cooking with wood. Took a little while, but we finally got some fire going. Went and got a pot for Jamie and I some vegetable soup for tonight. The boys may be back here shortly. I'm going to fry some okra, and haven't had fried green tomatoes, and we picked all the green tomatoes before the freeze the other day, so I'm going to fry some green tomatoes. So we'll see how this goes. Skillet's hot, so let's get some okra in. Star of David okra. This is the first year that we grew Star of David. We've always grown Clemson's Finalist, and I do really like the Star of David. So we've got okra frying nicely. And now let's get some green tomatoes in this other skillet. Don't know how you do your fried green tomatoes. I just roll mine in flour, some seasoned flour. Could do an egg wash, but I get out of the habit of doing any kind of egg wash because Jamie is allergic to eggs. Stove's still not as hot as I would like. I think that's a lesson learned, is not to rush it, to get a fire built and let a good hot fire get going before you try to cook on it. I kind of knew that anyway, but the okra is pretty well done. Green tomatoes are getting there. And the fire is finally about ready to start cooking on about the time I'm finished. I jumped the gun quite a bit, built the fire and started cooking on it. And now I've got a good cooking fire and I'm almost done. So now that I'm finished cooking, we have a really nice hot cooking fire going. The stove is extremely hot. And we have fried green tomatoes, fried okra, and vegetable soup. That's what's for dinner tonight. I have to say that cooking on a wood cook stove is going to be a bit of a learning curve. I know that I need to start the fire a good bit ahead of whenever I get ready to cook. I was in a hurry to try it out this evening, so I started the fire and started cooking. And about the time I was finished cooking, the fire was good to start cooking on. It was a great supper: vegetable soup, fried okra, fried green tomatoes. Kind of an odd combination, I'm sure many of you are thinking. We've got a couple boys here, young men, that are woofing, and one of them had had fried green tomatoes before. I don't think either one of them had had homegrown and home-cooked okra. They had had the store-bought okra, and one of them had never had the fried green tomatoes. So that's why I did fried green tomatoes and okra, was so that they could try those. But all in all, a pretty good first experience. Thanks for joining in, and please like, subscribe, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching from Red Duchess Farm. You have a great day.